Ryan. Also in midfield, 28, Caitlin Quincy. Also in midfield, 23, Courtney Lane. On defense, 27, Jessica Whiteman. Also on defense, 9, Allison Mueller. Also on defense, number 6, Tori Weiss. Also on defense, 31, Amelia Zuck. And between the players, for your Wolverines, 51, Lauren Pitt. The Wolverines are coached by Amber Baker and Chris Chapin. Ladies and gentlemen, your West Geauga Wolverines. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a country like no other. In order to honor America, would you please rise and remove all hats for the playing of our national anthem? Those on the front lines and those protecting our freedoms, we salute and thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, up on your feet, make some noise, be proud, be loud. We have one question for you. Are you ready? Now for the follow-up question. Can you be louder? Are you ready?
And you can't even show any.
I think there were a couple times for volleyball. I was like, okay, hold on, guys. I was like, hold on, let's try that again.
Is that the theme to Wonder Woman that you play when you do their name?
The beginning part, yeah. That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
It doesn't get used that often.
When my sister was doing the announcing, we used Bride of the Valkyrie.
Oh, okay. But when I do the starting lineups for Wednesday, I take it off at the Donuts. They were like an all-girl punk group.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought that was good.
Dog water.
I thought I heard the music.
What happened?
Come on, Izzy!
But yeah, one of the reasons I chose Wonder Woman is obviously, well, number one, it's one of my favorite movies. I've always, just with how it was just, you know, such a powerful movie, you know, having a female lead, I thought it would be fitting.
Yeah, I agree.
That was like one of those where I remember my buddy and I saw it in the theaters, and then literally I was just like, I literally told my parents, I'm like, okay, you guys have to go see this. And literally they were just like, they were just astounded by it. They're like, what's the sequel? What's the sequel?
I didn't like the sequel so much, though.
Although, hold on 1 second. Lions goal, her first of the game, scored by number 3, Maya Rychek. Rychek's first goal of the game came with 23 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the half. I was going to say the sequel wasn't, I mean, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the greatest. I'm going to say Kristen Wiig was not right for that role.
I agree with you.
Apparently they tried to get Emma Stone,
Uh-huh.
but Stone turned it down.
Oh.
But somebody who I thought would have been much better and had worked with that director before was, what's her name? Charlize Theron.
Okay.
Theron actually won an Academy Award for a movie that.
Yeah.
She was a little. But at the same time, she tried her best.
Wolverine's goal, her first of the game, scored by 14, Bryn Stewart. Stewart's first goal of the game came in 22 minutes. But one of the reasons I kind of wondered is why they didn't go with Charlize Theron for that role is I think she and Gal Gadot are about the same height. And I think they wanted to show like a height difference.
Yeah. It might be hard to make Charlize Theron look homely also. Come on, Bryn!
What? Rip one! Yo, go for it! What happened?
They only have 2 refs for this game.
Do they normally have 3?
There's normally 3.
Oh, okay. Come on, Bryn!
Come on, Brad! Let's go!
Oh.
We had one at US last week where one of them was actually subbed out last minute.
The ref?
Yeah, where I guess one of the refs couldn't make it, so they had to find somebody like last minute to do it.
There you go.
Come on, Lauren!
That game against Painesville Riverside, how the refs were taking so much time in between goals. I thought we were going to be here after 9 o'clock.
Well, this one is moving kind of slow also with all these calls.
Yeah, that guy calls a lot.
And I was telling her I did a play-by-play for a Solon football game a few years ago. Anytime there was a penalty, it would take the refs like 4 to 5 minutes to spot the ball again. And it was pretty clear they weren't very well experienced.
Xavier? No, that's Xavier. His name's Xavier.
Orange goal, first second of the game, scored by number 3, Maya Rychek. Rychek's second goal of the game came with 20 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the half.
Come on, Maitland!
Yeah, you're definitely right that Nick likes to use the whistle a lot. Oh, I've done high school basketball games where, oh god, I think I did like a girls game so long we play by play. In the first quarter alone, each team had like 6 or 7 fouls. In the first quarter, my camera guy and I looked at each other after the first quarter like, are we really seeing this? I think I joked that the refs' whistles had more tweets than Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
This feels like a lot.
Where I've seen some other ones where it's just been blowouts and they only call it unless somebody really gets hacked.
Trust and believe, he ain't done. He is not done.
Who is that with the ball?
This stuff.
Who is that with the ball?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell who that was.
Was it 28?
I'm assuming it's whoever Izzy just hit sticks with, which isn't 28, 25 maybe?
25, okay. Wolverines goal, her first of the game, scored by 25, Ava Boykin. Boykin's first goal of the game came with 19 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the net.
What was that?
I don't know.
Well, they gave the signal where Cross was in front of the girl's face.
Let's go.
Come on, Izzy!
Let's go.
So some of these girls had to play on the boys team a few years ago.
Yeah, there's 3 of them, I think, that were on the boys' team. Izzy, Jessica, and Asa.
You know, he could keep that up a little longer, thinking on his.
Well, we've had some soccer refs where we just sit there and we're like,
And they get mad at me when I don't see that.
Right. Oh, she got a penalty. I wonder what she
you guys
did.
sit in the church off. A yellow card has been issued to number 15, Sydney Chernikoff. 2-minute unreleasable penalty came at 18 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the half.
Wonder why we
The Wolverines with a player advantage.
Right.
I didn't even see what happened.
Me
I didn't
either.
see.
Hello. Who's heckling? Oh, their fans are heckling and we would get a car? I mean, so can we ask Jeff to like remind people that this is supposed to be fun? Okay. All right.
What happened?
So the ref said that fans are heckling And if people don't stop, as the site administrators, we're gonna get penalties.
Okay.
So if you would remind people, and I'm gonna.
Okay.
I
I'll
want
come
to.
up with a way to say it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, all attendants tonight are reminded that this is a game between friendly rivals and that good sportsmanship is expected by everyone. Heckling and inappropriate comments will not be tolerated.
Some of these parents have no children. Because I know for a fact it wasn't them. They weren't saying it. No kid comes to a game and talks stuff.
They said it's these two guys down there.
All right, I officially gave the reminder.
Yeah, these two guys down here in the baseball caps. I'll be happy to go down there and tell them they have to leave.
I could always make a reminder at halftime too. I was doing a game over at university like a couple weeks ago. One of the parents came in and yelled at me and said I was insulting for reminding people.
Let's go, Izzy! On the wheels!
That's the rules.
Yeah!
Go, Izzy!
Run for it! Let's go!
Go, Izzy!
In the words of the baby!
Yeah! I missed it.
In the words of the baby, let's go!
She's gonna be so mad at me. I missed it.
It's okay. No one hurt. She will get another one.
Wolverine's goal, her first of the game, scored by number 3, Izzy Chapin. Game with 17:04. Go ahead. I'm out. Orange. I'm out on the field.
But I'm not surprised that they're heckling because we went to your game the boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, our seniors were honored earlier tonight. Number 12, Anna Hobry, and number 20, Elena.
Hopefully she makes like 5 more. Well, today is going to be a good game. I can just tell you.
Now, did Chris play lacrosse growing up?
He did not.
Okay. He just became a fan of the game?
No, when Izzy was in 7th grade and wanted to play, they didn't have anybody to coach.
Ah,
So he learned it.
got it. Believe it or not, at one point, Andrew was actually the varsity boys lacrosse coach.
She's worked with Chris for the last 3 years.
Now, last year, did you guys play any games where you guys did practices? And
I think there might have been one scrimmage, but I don't remember. Woo, nice catch, Bryn.
Honestly, I thought she dropped it.
She never drops it.
She's so good. I wonder how much she practices on her screen.
Last year was just so weird with how like the whole shutdown happened. It was like first week in March, I came down with some type of, the doctor diagnosed it as the flu, but I still think it was something else. I still think it was a variation of COVID.
I think there's lots of people who probably had COVID and doctors didn't realize it.
Literally, I remember just waking up and going,
Woo! That was Bryn.
yeah. One second, I'll continue the story after this. Wolverine's goal, her second of the game, scored by 14, Bryn Stewart. Stewart's second goal of the game came with 15 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the half. What ended up happening was that I thought I was just coming down with a cold originally, and then it was like, I remember it being like a Wednesday night. In the middle of the night, I woke up, went to the bathroom, and I'm like, laying in bed. It's like, I got the chills. I couldn't get comfortable. I'm like, wow, I really do not feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did that for about, and then it was like maybe around 4, maybe like right before 5 o'clock. I thought, okay, I'm just gonna get up, move around a little bit, see what I can do. And I could barely walk 5 feet without being winded.
Wow.
I'm texting my mom and my girlfriend at the time, and I'm just like, wow, I don't feel well. And I'm like, and I just because I needed to tell somebody.
Uh-huh.
And then I just, in like 5 minutes later, I'm like, I can't go in.
How long were you sick?
Huh?
How long were you sick?
I ended up missing 3 days of work.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it was, my sister, who's a doctor, thought it was the flu at the time. And was like, Jeff, just give yourself like an extra day.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really kick the fever until Friday.
Did you get a flu shot?
Yep.
Oh.
But it was just so weird how it was just like, and to give you an idea how sick I was, I hadn't called off work in 10 years at that.
Wow.
Yeah, I mainly spent most of it watching, huddled on the couch with my cat Marvel, watching movies, Smallville and Frasier reruns.
That's a cute cat name.
Uh-huh.
Yep. He's a little tuxedo cat. So he's always fresh when he comes to dinner.
Come on, West G, get it back!
Yep, this is Marvel.
Come on, Lauren! Right.
Now, last year when the pandemic hit, did West G go online the rest of the year?
Yes.
But they were mainly in person this year?
You could choose. I don't know what percentage of people are in person and what are online, but you can choose. Come on, Courtney!
With where I live, Twinsburg, they had like a weird thing where they were like changing the schools around so there'd be like less kids or more room. Like they were having the elementary school kids go to the high school.
Oh.
And it was just, and then I think 10th through 12th grade was over at what is now their middle school. And I can't remember how they dispersed it out, but the whole idea was so that it would be a big old jam and too many people just into one building.
Yeah. We didn't do anything weird. I mean, after Thanksgiving and after Christmas, I think everyone was remote for a week.
Yeah.
Just in case anyone got sick from the holidays.
The Twinsburg School Board, one of the board members wanted to do like that 6-week winter break because his biggest fear was kids would be coming back from Thanksgiving after being, at family gatherings, and he was the one, he tried to get the board to agree to it, and no one would agree with him.
Oh. That sucks because I would have got that one. Come on, Izzy! Come on, Izzy! Don't let her push you around!
I know at one point, Twinsburg was going to make the bus drivers take the temperature of all the kids, and I'm sitting there
Oh,
like,
really?
I'm thinking, okay, it's going to hold up traffic, and
Right.
it's going to take forever.
Right.
And on top of it, too, it's like, okay, a kid has a fever. What's
Then
the
what?
driver supposed to do?
Right.
I mean, it's not like it's only a little kid. It's not like a driver would be able to send the kid home and nobody, there.
West G asked all of the kids to take their own temperature before coming to school. Come on, Courtney! Come on, Jessica!
I know with where I work at one point, we had to do like a daily health thing, where we had to take our temperature before we got there, and if we had any of the symptoms, we had to tell our supervisor immediately.
Yeah, that's what we do at our job too.
But the thing about it too is like, okay, you're already there, you already exposed everybody.
We check people at the door before they even come in.
And where do you work at?
Magnolia Clubhouse.
Okay.
Oh no, they're losing.
What happened?
No,
That
we're
kid
winning.
thinks
We're
they're
three.
winning. Oh wait, they're on our team. I thought they were on. Like, no, it's our team.
Orange goal, her first of the game, scored by number 1, Delilah Regalbuto. Regalbuto's first goal of the game came with 8 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the half. I try and get the announcement done right before they do the face-off. I was doing the boys game here a few years ago. One of the refs yelled at me for doing the announcement during the face-off. It's like, we're getting direction. It wasn't nice about it either. I'm like, sorry, bud.
Come on, West G, get it back!
Don't give up, honey.
Get her, Jessica! Come on, West G, shake it off!
Orange goal, her third of the game, scored by number 3, Maya Rychek. Rychek's hat-trick goal, third goal of the game, came with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the half. What's going on, man?
Can you turn the lights on?
Oh, okay. Yeah, do you gotta do.
Yeah, you know how to turn them on, right?
It's
It
in
says
that
open
box.
up and it just tells you right here.
Okay,
Just hit
cool.
number 1.
Alright,
Usually when I start seeing the sun go down and there's still second half to play, I'll turn them on.
got it.
But usually leave on at the end of the night because I gotta come up here, so.
Come on,
This way
man.
it's not pitch dark when I come up.
Alright, thanks, bud.
Hey, no problem.
Come on, Izzy!
4-4.
Yeah, I mean, the one ref's blowing the whistle a lot, but they're at least keeping the clock moving.
Right.
Yeah, the other game against Painesville Riverside, the refs were taking like 3 to 5 minutes between goals.
Really?
Like set up. Whereas for the most part in a sport like this, it needs to be like a minute or less,
Right.
or else you're going to be here.
Woo!
I get to see the gap of football where you get that officiating crew that's taking 3 to 5 minutes just to spot off a penalty. And you don't think it adds up, but
Oh, it adds up. Next thing you know, you're here till 9 o'clock, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And the ref threatened to give us a penalty because the other team's fans are being bad sports.
Really?
Because he said since it's our field, we're responsible.
For the other fans.
Yep. Spring, yeah.
Yeah, Saturday was a high school game.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one overtime.
Yeah.
Wolverine's goal, her third of the game, scored by 14 Bryn Stewart. Stewart's third goal of the game, the hat-trick, came with 5:09 left to go in the half. Yeah, that was definitely a good one, especially with the sudden death.
Yeah.
Although we were sitting in here wondering what the overtime rules were.
So was I, because I was inside waiting for the game to get over, and I'm like, what's the overtime rules?
Yeah, I was just like, I was sitting there like, oh, because I forgot to ask ahead of time.
First goal wins, right?
Yeah, it's first goal wins, but we weren't sure how much time to put on the clock, and
Like, is it 20 minutes, right?
actually,
It was
what they were
3.
doing, it was going to be 2 3-minute periods.
Oh, okay.
Because according to the rule book, it's like you're supposed to play like 6 minutes of overtime,
Right.
but after 3 minutes you switch ends, so that's why they did it.
That way?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
because and then obviously, because like right here, we're going to keep the clock going up until.
Come on, Lauren!
Yep.
But overtime, anytime there's a whistle, you stop the clock.
So every time you hear a whistle, you're going to stop that clock?
Yeah, overtime, yep, and under 2 minutes.
She forgets sometimes.
It's okay. You're going to talk everything, right?
But yeah, we were sitting up in the press box like, okay, how much time do we put on the clock?
Right. Yeah, because you don't know.
And I know when I called Tri-C basketball there a couple times, I had to, like in between quarters, I had to ask the refs, okay, if this happens, if that happens, what's the goal?
Right. Well, you live and learn, right?
Yeah.
You'll be a seasoned pro before volleyball even gets here.
Yeah. There was one instance where I was calling a Tri-C basketball game where the other team was literally down to the 5 on their court because they were short-handed anyway, and then they had 2 players fall out.
Really?
So they literally were down to the 5 on the court.
So they have no subs.
No subs.
Yep. Oh, that's crazy.
And I ended up finding out the rule was if another player would have fallen out, they would have had to play with whoever was left.
Go, Jess!
Yep. Whereas the only time I've ever seen a football game where, called at halftime, it was University School versus East Tech. East Tech only had like 12 kids that they brought anyway.
Right.
Like when they got off the bus, I'm like looking around, like, is there another bus coming? And the coach was like, no, that's it.
Wow.
And I think one got hurt during warm-ups and a couple got hurt during the first half, so they were down to 9 kids.
That's just enough to play.
Don't
Yeah, like US was just killing them, and then at halftime, the refs brought both the coaches over and just said, we're done.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because the scoreboard guy and I were sitting there going, okay,
What do we do?
are they going to continue or what?
I can see.
Because normally it's like 30 points or more when you begin the second half.
Yeah.
See, if I had this off, I wouldn't.
Whereas the rule used to be both coaches had to agree, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying, Robert.
Wolverines goal, her fourth of the game, scored by number 14, Bryn Stewart. Stewart's fourth goal of the game came with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the game.
She's tearing it up.
She's going places now. She's fired up.
Yep.
6 goals.
Well, I came in Painesville Riverside, it was like we had 18 and they had a lot of that.
Yeah, everybody's scoring.
Well, I did
Let's go, Courtney!
You know, boys Kenston lacrosse game where Kenston just didn't come out and play that night.
Baby.
Woo! Jimmy, that was easy.
He's catching the
Hold on
ball
one
with his
second.
hands. I could never. I think they were the ones.
Wolverines goal, her first of the game, scored by 23, Courtney Whiting. Whiting's first goal of the game came with 1:59 left to go in the half. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the half. Where I think the final score of that one ended up being like Solon 22, Kenston like 6 or something.
Really?
They had a continuous clock and Solon just kept
Let's go,
scoring.
Brad!
I just kept wondering if the rest was just going to get to the point where they just said, I've seen them do that with hockey, where I've seen some hockey games get so lopsided, the refs just pull the teams off the ice and just say,
No, I was talking to Ben. I think Hawkins sounded like upfield.
I think you're right. Yeah, for the most part they'll do a continuous clock, but there are a couple times I saw.
Come on, Izzy!
Hockey, if it's really
Come on, Izzy!
out of hand or out of control, they just pull the teams off the ice and just say we're done.
Yeah, kind of like baseball too, you know.
Oh yeah.
Baseball, softball. I wonder how the girls make up.
Yeah.
That's better go home now for the girls softball.
Yeah, it's a playoff time.
Yeah.
Well, this is always an odd time of year when you think about it, just with, weather-wise.
Yeah.
There's
I know.
only so much you can do.
Yeah. If we get this muscle for this week, I was looking at
Oh
the
yeah.
future. It looks good. Just this week looks cool.
When there was snow on Sunday, I thought, oh, that's gonna wreck it.
Yeah. It's crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, and then it accumulated. It was out to the ground.
I know.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Do they
Oh
have
yeah.
longer
Because I
scores?
kept thinking, okay,
Huh?
a couple
Do they
days
have
we'll be able to
longer
play on
scores?
this, but some of the other fields, I thought,
Yeah, that
Score.
JV baseball field. They haven't been on that for a week, so.
Oh, it sounds like that one's a mess.
Yeah, the varsity's fine, Chicago.
Oh yeah. When did you guys get the turf over there for?
I think 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
I mean, the outfield, was grass, but
Yeah.
everything on the infield.
US went with the artificial.
Come on, Lauren!
They put it in last fall.
Yeah, they gotta do something with the land out here. This is just not.
Did you start it?
Oh,
No, we didn't.
The Solon Varsity.
Pay attention,
fields
sir.
at that park.
We don't want to give them
Whenever
extra
there's like
time.
any huge downpour, those fields are a mess.
Really?
Yeah, those fields are a mess.
Oh, gosh, she had that.
Oh yeah.
Good pocket, Jerry.
Oh yeah.
See, that's just that ball. It's so small, but it's so hard.
Lions
They
goal,
just
her second
run
game,
around.
scored by number 1, Delilah Rigglebuto. Rigglebuto's second goal of the game came with 49 seconds left to go in the game.
I was just
Yeah,
scared
just
of
haven't walked up at that park.
Come on, West
Just
G!
anytime we would have like a downpour, like a huge downpour, forget it.
Yeah.
Those fields were done.
It takes days on to play off,
Oh yeah.
And then you go out and play golf, and those things dry up, and that thing's less than a game.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing,
That's you,
Field
Izzy!
downtown Cleveland.
Yeah.
Or even
Let's
the
go!
Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Like it could be like a torrential downpour. So the way they have the drainage in that place,
Are you serious?
it could be like a monsoon, and then half hour after it's done,
Yeah, it's good to go.
they're playing.
Yep.
The ref must be great.
Yeah, they're talking about maybe doing something like that. everything, it's such a hill, you know. It's like the tennis court, some things get demolished every time it rains.
I gotta stop
And
dropping
when
the
they lifted
ball.
all this up and put the turf in, they should have lifted the tennis court up too. They didn't.
Come on, Courtney!
That were in the parking lot of the high school. They were just so bad. The school just, some people wanted them repaired, but they literally were just like, the school board was like, nah, we're not putting any more money into it. They need to go.
Run, baby.
Yeah, we've seen this.
Yes. End of the half. Your score at halftime, your West Geauga Wolverines 7, the Orange Lions 5.
She already told me.
Boys, it would remain 2 halves,
You're
but
on your own.
girls, it would be.
Go, Bryn!
All the pain about thing about the 4 quarters is that the game's really a blowout.
Come on, Izzy!
And I remember doing a Tri-C game where Tri-C was up by like 50. The other team just couldn't do anything. The other team was just gassed, and my broadcast partner and I are literally like, my broadcast partner and I looked at each other like, okay, we really have to stop. Wolverines goal, her first of the game, scored by number 20, Elena Zabrowski. Zabrowski's first goal of the game came with 24 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the half. I just remember this particular game, my broadcast partner and I, like in between quarters, were like, okay, do they really need to stop? It's like Tri-C was up by 50, and I think like shortly after they started
What was
playing
that?
again, they ended up going up by 60.
Oh, 'cause it's
We're like,
supposed to go
"Do we
above
really
the
need to
shoulder."
stop.
Come on, Bryn!
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go back in.
All right.
Alright, enjoy the game, guys.
Thank you.
Leave the outside lights on.
Okay.
I'll get them, so this way I'm not walking up. in the dark.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Take it easy, my
Yeah,
man.
have a good one.
You too.
That guy's always so nice. I always forget his name.
Come on, Lauren! You got this! Defense, Westry!
Hopefully by next year, most of the places will be allowed to at least have concession stands open.
We don't usually have concession stands open because there's nobody to work them.
You know what? Years ago, there the lady's name was Angie Amato. Really nice lady. She was the one that.
She's the varsity coach's.
Several years ago.
She's the varsity coach's wife.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize that. She always did a great job running that.
Come on, Bryn!
Go.
Woo!
Fifth of the game.
Mm-mm.
Like,
I wonder if they thought I'd missed, but they had to shut up.
Wolverines goal, her 5th of the game, scored by 14, Bryn Stewart.
Woo, Bryn!
Stewart's 5th goal of the game came with 21 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the half. Yeah, I was wondering, Melanie, it's been a while since I've talked to you, but I was wondering how she was doing, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she always did a great job running the concession stand.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of her kids used to run the scoreboard. Gus?
Come on, Bryn!
she's fast. She got that hustle.
Come on, Bryn, let's get another one. Nice block. Come back, West G, come back!
Were they at
Number 2
5?
who had that?
I didn't see who had it. What?
Were they at 5 or 4?
I don't know.
They were
You're
at
supposed to be
5.
paying attention.
Let's see, the score is 9-6. You're welcome. Lions goal, her first of the game, scored by number 2, Emma Herbrock. Herbrock's first goal of the game came with 19 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the half.
Izzy is cracking me up with those red socks on. Come on, Bryn! I don't know who number 25 is.
When you guys have football games here in the fall, did you guys have a concession stand or no?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we have two. We have one at each end.
Come on, baby.
Oh, good try.
At university school, they actually put hand washing stations out. Like a couple of the custodians ran like outdoor sinks out. So if somebody wanted to wash their hands, they didn't have to go to the bathroom.
Uh-huh. Come on, Maitland!
What are all the communities that technically make up West Geauga? It's like Novelty, Chester, Chesterland.
I don't think it's Novelty. I think Novelty goes to Twinsburg.
Goes to where?
I think they go to Twinsburg.
Winsburg.
Maybe not.
Okay.
But I don't know that they go here. But where's Punderson? What town is that?
Oh God, I think that's Chester or Chesterland.
No, it's further out.
Oh, okay.
What city does Jasmine live in?
South Russell.
It's Newberry.
Oh, okay.
Newberry just started going to Chesterland this year, or West G this year, and then Russell, not South Russell.
Okay. Now, the high school that closed, that was Newberry?
Yeah.
The one where they did the territory transfer?
Yeah.
Years ago, I remember doing a boys' game here where the subject of it came up, where Newberry originally didn't want to do it, and then
Yeah, originally they
changed
had
their
said no.
And then a year
Yeah.
later, they came back and were like, we don't have a choice.
Come on, Courtney! Come on, West G, come back! Yeah, Jess! Go, Maitland!
Oh, nice. Good move, Brad.
Ooh, what happened?
No, Paul.
Yeah, Brent said, I got it.
She's really fast.
Now, a lot of what I read about Newberry is that they were spending a lot of money, but their, well, what was it, their enrollment was really down.
I don't know why they needed to switch, actually.
Because I think, talking it over with Jim Tish, he was saying they were spending like a lot of money and the enrollment just wasn't there to support it.
See, he just be calling. He just,
But hey, it's keeping the clock moving and it's keeping everything's moving along. That other night against Painesville, I thought we were going to be here till after 9 o'clock. 23.
Was it 20? I think it was 25.
Wait, is it 25 or 23?
25.
Okay. Alright, so 25. Wolverine's goal, her second of the game, scored by 25, Ava Viking. Vikin's second goal of the game came at 14 minutes and 26 seconds.
Oh, looks
Left
like
to go in the
somebody has a
half.
timeout.
Timeout on the field, Orange line.
it looked like she literally laid on her. I mean, she's probably tired. I know I would be running up and down this field like that.
How far away do you guys live from here? Just like a couple minutes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we live over by Patterson.
Okay. It's only about a half-hour drive, back to where I live,
Mhm.
Twinsburg. I know this past fall, how I ended up kind of getting to know Amber a little bit better was I called a bunch of volleyball games.
Uh-huh, yeah,
The first
Chris
one-
told me.
The first one
Chris told me that.
Okay. Yeah, one of the first ones I called was all the way out over in Middlefield, like Middlefield Cardinal. I mean, it was a hefty drive, but I hadn't been behind a mic since like February at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, all I wanted to do was just announce again.
Woo! Nice block, Lauren!
So I ended up calling that one for OhioVarsity.com. And, I mean, granted, it was a long drive and it felt like it took forever to get home, but I was just like, you know what? It was worth it. You know, at that time when I didn't even think I didn't even know when or if I was going to be able to get behind life.
Mm-hmm.
I was just so grateful for it.
Come on, Bren! Come back, West G! Come on, Courtney! Come on, Brad!
Does Brent play any other sports at West Key?
She doesn't go to West G.
Oh, where does she go?
She goes to Andrews Osborne,
Oh, okay.
but because her school doesn't have a team and we're a club team, she can play on our team. Come on, Ez! If we're not a club team.
What grade is she in?
11.
That's Izzy's second of the game, right?
Yeah.
Brenda's such a great, she's great the team. Very
Wolverines goal, her second of the game, scored by number 3, Izzy Chapin. Chapin's second goal of the game came with 11 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the half. I think that's right, because I remember the rule is as long as it's club, she could play.
Yeah. As long as it's a club and her school doesn't have a team.
Yeah, Andrews Osborne, that's the international boarding school.
It is.
I know, it wasn't this past year, but the year before, the university school ended up playing with basketball.
Oh yeah. I went there, but it was an all-girls school when I went there.
I know I met the one girl who was their girls basketball coach there years ago. I think she ended up moving on to either Painesville, Riverside, or Orange, one of the two. I know some of the transfer rules are like so complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go from public to private, you can only play half a year.
Oh. Number 20 is Elena. Is that what they said her name is?
She said it's okay. She said I was the first one.
I thought that was it.
That did,
I thought that was it.
it just hit the net and flew right back out.
I was looking at it.
What in that? What happened?
She bumped her.
She slipped.
No, she hit her. I mean, not hit her, but she bumped her.
I was looking at it through binoculars. I think that went in.
It did. It just, for some reason, bounced back out.
It can't hit the pipes first,
Yeah.
and I think it did.
bounced off her racket and then they hit it in.
It looked right to me.
Me neither. It didn't even look like it went in. Like it literally, it didn't
Like
even
you
pass
tried
the
its
line.
hardest not to go.
It didn't even pass the line.
It didn't. That was. Let me take that.
I'm not sit right with me.
It don't, because it didn't go in. It didn't. It didn't. I think you guys are wishful thinking.
Orange goal, her first of the game, scored by number 16, Caitlin Alarafi.
Even go past the
Alarafi's first goal of the game came with 9 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the half.
Not even when it was in the air. Well, in that case, then we should have another point.
I know, I love it. Oh my god, wait. I need a picture of that. Oh,
Come on, Bryn! Oh, come on, Izzy. Come on, Iz!
Let's go.
Oh! Come on, clean passes, girls!
Now, where exactly is the Ford Academy? I know it's
Willoughby.
Willoughby, okay. Because I remember it was over on the east side.
Come on, Bryn! Somebody should tell number 5. She can't stop Bryn.
I think he blew the whistle right there.
Come on, Bryn! Oh. Come on, Izzy! Yeah! That's my girl! Did that not count? Oh, it didn't count.
What is this? What is this?
Oh.
Are you serious? What is this?
I thought it went in.
It looked like it
did. It sure did.
That one did. Woo!
You made the grand step.
Yep.
Why did the 3 of them just knock each other over?
Nice celebration. I'm still hurt. That one did.
I know, I don't know why it didn't count, but Uncle Chris can explain it to us.
Wolverine's goal, her 6th of the game, scored by 14, Brain Stewart. Stewart's 6th goal of the game came with 7:23 left to go in the half.
They're going in. Period.
Come on, Maitland! Come on, Courtney!
I'm just glad we haven't had any more issues with fans.
Yeah.
Years ago, I was doing play-by-play for a Solon hockey game. There was an altercation behind the net. The kid from Rocky River got tossed, but not the Solon kid.
What happened? Why is everybody standing around?
Oh.
I don't think they can go there because everybody's over there.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
And what made this situation worse was somebody who decided to play hit the road jacket that got tossed was hit, which made things a lot worse.
Right.
And it was just like second period on. It's like both sets of parents were like jawing back at each other. they couldn't separate, obviously, with the way the stands were set up at Gilmore.
It was at Gilmore?
Yeah. And literally it was just like one of those where my camera person and I were like, okay, we're like cleaning up, we're like, okay, why don't we wait a few more minutes, make sure people are cleared out of the lobby.
Yeah.
And it's like, I grabbed a bunch of things and we both said, okay, Pat, we're just going to make a beeline out of there.
Now I have the song Hit the Road text.
Trust me, that is, if a kid's getting calls from a high school game, don't play.
Yeah. Yeah.
That caused like...
That's definitely not good sportsmanship.
I remember the Rocky River coach was living.
Come on, Lauren, you got this. Woo, Lauren! Go! Go, Izzy, go! Show him who's fast! Oh!
Go again!
Come!
She said, you want to see some real speed?
Come on, Izzy, come back!
My girl will flash with it.
Nice block, West G. Come on, Lauren, you got this. Woo, Lauren! Come on, West G, defense! That's you, Jess! It's almost 2 minutes there.
No, 3-second violation, I think.
It's all right, Lauren. Shake it off.
Keep that clock up.
Orange goal, her second of the game, scored by number 2, Emma Herbrook. Burbrook's second goal of the game came with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the half. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the half.
Come on, defense! Get her, Jess!
Yeah.
Get in there, Courtney! Oh.
This ain't what we got to do, girls. Come on. Come on.
Come on, West G, come back!
I'm going to have to step outside for these last 2 minutes.
Orange goal, her third of the game, scored by number 1, Delilah Regalbuto. Regalbuto's third goal of the game came with 1:34 left to go in the half.
Are you stopping the clock? Okay. Oh, I thought she was gesturing to you, but she's not.
I'm like, come on guys, we can hold it, we can hold them off.
You have to push that in. Yeah, push it as if you're pushing a button.
The other way.
And then, do it look like it pushed that way? I mean,
Hit it, girls.
so this is in a window.
Come on, West G, defense!
Come on, West G, keep it pushing.
Come on, West G! Let's stop giving away points!
Come on, Lauren. Come on, girls. G.
Yeah.
Woo! Lauren! Come on, West G, defense!
Come on, keep it out, keep it out.
Courtney, stay on her.
1 minute, less than 1 minute remaining in the half.
Come on, West G, hang in there! Come on, West G, no more free shots! Come on, Lauren! Woo!
Get that, Izzy!
She can't go over the line.
What happened? Someone get hit?
Yep.
Oh, she got a penalty, so now we're down a person.
Wolverine's penalty, number 9, Allison Bueller. Slashing with 41 seconds left to go in the half.
Come on, West G.
The
Gotta play
Orange line
extra
player
hard.
advantage.
Keep her out.
Come on, West G. Make her hold it.
Come on, Courtney, stay on her.
Woo, Lauren! Oh, come on. Come on, Lauren! Clean throws!
Wolverines 12, the Orange Lions 9. Both Orange and West Geauga, thank you for attending today's game. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our West Geauga seniors. And also, let's give another round of applause